mentality going into it was just that we want to be champions, and you got to take it one game at a time. So we had another opponent presented to us, thankfully, and we just wanted to take care of business. So.
And then with that win, you guys earned the right to host the rest of the RMAC tournament. You're still awaiting with your opponent, but what can we expect, and what is the benefit of being home for this tournament too?
I think I told the guys today, the rest of the way, it's the elite of the elite, so there's no easy games. The rest of the way, every game's going to be a battle, and it's going to be, a big test. So I think that's what we have to be prepared for, and I think we're going about things the right way this week in terms of getting prepared for it. We've got a chance to watch a quarterfinal game tonight to see a little bit more about our next opponent, and we have 2 more days to get prepared for it. So.
You guys come out 32 seconds into the game the other night. It's like, okay, we're just going to take this over right now. Was there a mindset that you got to strike quickly?
I think for us last year, we didn't have a great game against Regis, so a lot of us who played last year kind of wanted to come out and show that we were a different team and a lot better this year. And coming out right away and getting a quick goal, like from Ramsey's, it was a good start and gave us a little boost of energy for that rest of the game.
I mean, yeah, I'd agree with Alec. We have kind of a chip against Regis. We don't really like them as such. And yeah, the coach put it in our heads that it's a big game, and it was a big game. It was to host the tournament and win our side of the conference. So if we can come out and score early. I was a little bit surprised it was in 40 seconds, but yeah, it was nice. And then we just kept going and going and going and just killed them.
So obviously the defense in front of you was terrific, and you didn't have to make a lot of saves. This defense doesn't like to give up shots, it looks like. Was perfectly fine with you, I'm guessing?
I mean, yeah and no. Sometimes it can be a bit boring back there on my own, but no, they do a great job. It's nice sometimes to just know that they're going to be good, and then I've probably made half the saves I've made this year have been like real saves, or what I call proper saves. So, I mean, I'm always there if it happens, and you just have to stay switched on.
I think part of being an exceptional goalkeeper, though, is also solving issues and organizing the defense so that you don't have to make those saves. So I think that's a huge testament to Brendan as well.
So obviously you got to direct traffic back there, and it's worked out incredibly well this year. Obviously, only six matches. I mean, it's a very, very short season. But you guys look like you just decided we're going to make the most of any game we can play. Is that kind of a feeling on the team?
I think so. I think most of us, we've waited so long to play an actual game again, and as soon as the season started, we realized we only have a couple 6 games, so every time you get a chance to go on the field, you're going to give it your all.
You guys winning a couple in a row, and then this one, like you said, very decisively the last one. Do you guys kind of take that as momentum coming from the weekend, or is it a reset, fresh start, kind of outlook for the team?
I mean, everyone's on a high at the moment, so after a 5-0 win against the team that was ranked second in the preseason poll, you kind of have to feel good about that. And coming into a tournament, you want momentum going into it. You don't want to be feeling bad. So I mean, yeah, I think we're feeling good, and we feel like we can take anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's been the approach all year long, is just take it one game at a time, and I don't think that'll be any different. These guys have been there now; they've been tested throughout the 6 games, and it's great to win games, and you feel confident after doing that. But at the same time, it's just one game at a time. We got a new opponent, and we have no reason to fear anybody. But at the same time, it's one game at a time. So as long as we keep that approach, I think we're on our way.
So it's just kind of nice knowing that you don't have to play today. Everybody else is whoever's coming to you is going to come in just a little bit more tired than you.
Yeah, that was something last year when we played Fort Lewis. It was a little bit annoying that we had to play that game first, and obviously we got knocked out. They had one shot and we scored. So yeah, it's nice to go straight through. You got that little bit more rest and recovery, and you just feel better. You feel more confident going into it.
That's it.
I mean, let's face it. Fewer times you have to get on a bus, the better, right?
Definitely.
I mean, obviously, the way this
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got a lot of talent, so it's nice to just get a chance to work with them and get to know them. And I mean, this really isn't that different from a normal spring, except the fact that the games mean something this time. In a normal spring, you'd play 5 games and you'd train a lot. And, that's kind of what we have here, except we're going to play 6 instead of 5, and now we have a postseason. So you get a chance to learn a little bit more about the guys, and it's been great. It's been great to see just the caliber of not just talent, but just the mentality and the culture that these guys want.
Okay, so a little bit different question of the week this week. It'll be a most likely to on the team, and then you'll each answer individually. So who on the team is most likely to forget their gear?
Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, because he has?
He literally forgot his gear after away game.
Yeah.
So
All right, and then who on the team is most likely to pull a prank?
I'm going to say Ramses.
yeah, Ramses would be up there. I got Demetrio, maybe Rizzo.
I'd probably say Rizzo or Demetrio too.
Have they
Yeah.
pulled any this season?
Not me.